Hello to you all, welcome to the update video of the Magnificus strategy. Unfortunately, like I said yesterday, I was skeptical with the performance that it has initially, and looks like it had some repayment issue. Most of them were being caused by the Renko chart, and since then, and with the help of some of you, and at the same time with some guidance from the internet, I changed the dynamic of this security. So if we go, for example, on this post from the Pine coders, they are telling us, that this function, especially this one, you can see that if we are going to take, in this case, the security but of the past candle, and we are going to merge this on, in theory it should never repaint and never look ahead. So in this case it's what I did. So also, by the look on the internet, I saw no issues with the line break type of charts. So actually that's what I did, and I'm going to share with you a little bit piece of code. So we can see in this case we have the function, we have the source, we have the resolution, because at the same time they never specified that we cannot use an MTF. If we are going to use this function, in theory we can use a multiple time frame approach as well. So yeah, I'm using the multi-time frame approach. You can see initially we have the resolution, we take the line break, and at the same time I take the Heikin Ashi. So I take the Heikin Ashi, but not just normal Heikin Ashi, I take the Heikin Ashi of the source value but from the MTF. And then lately I am doing, the once I have the value for this Heikin Ashi, I am applying this Heikin Ashi value to the security of the line break. So there we have this is going to be our final result. So in this case we have a line break chart with the line break value, with the multiple resolution, and as a input of the value we are going to have the Heikin Ashi, which come as well from the MTF. So in this type we are working entirely with MTF. So yeah, and then of course I'm going to use it as an approach. From my test, of course, the results change, that's for sure, but still, I still find from my small test that I did so far, I still find a version that it works with almost all the pairs from the perpetual. You just need to do some small modification. So in this case, the stuff that I left, we still have the length that I said yesterday. Now we have a multiple time frame approach, and then secondly we will have a risk management. In this case, it's both fixed and dynamic. So no, actually it's fixed. It's a fixed risk management. So yeah, but this I'm going to explain later. But yeah, these values you can also make the alert, from the exit from here. But at the same time, this value you can put them in the 3 commas. So now this is a fixed risk management. It acts both as an exit from the trading view if you want to get the alert exit from the trading view, or if you cannot just use it, but I suggest to use it because I'm going to have reverse as well, and you can use the 3 comma, and you can put these numbers in 3 comma. And now in terms of stuff that I noticed, like for example, look, yeah, of course you always have to make sure that you have the same settings both for strategy and alert. And we can see in this case, for example, and this using we can see we're already using 0.1%. However, this one is 0.03%. If I'm going to use, for example, 88 USDT, I believe we can get even better results, or maybe not. 88 USDT perp. Sorry for this. 88 USDT perp. Yeah, or 88 perp directly. It doesn't matter in the end. So yeah, we can see that this is more or less the result that we are going to have. But let's take a look at ADA as well. You can see ADA just by changing a little bit the value. So instead of using the 15, the starting point, we are going to use something else. We are in 17. Yeah, for example, with 17, and we can modify a little bit the take profit as well if you want, to do a little bit of optimization. And in this case, if we noticed, I'm using 5 minutes candles with 45 minutes multi-time frame. In general, the multi-time frame should always be minimum same as chart. Like if I have 5 minutes, you should never go 3 to 1. You should always go minimum, same as chart. If you want to have true value. But in this case, for example, you can see that I'm using the 45 minutes. So I'm trying to reduce that noise, by a huge margin. It's not always that it works, this multi-time frame, but I found out that with this particular strategy and the Magnificent, I want to make use as maximum of the security function. So yeah, that we have, for example, Bitcoin Cash. We can see, for example, BNB as well. If we are going to make some new settings like 16, 15, at the same time, sometimes you can use even. Yeah, I believe you are going to ask me, yeah, what value should I use? Like I said, you can go from 5. You know, you can start to 5, 4, 5, maybe even 3, 2. Yeah, 3, 2, 5 until 20. So look, for example, we can go with this one, some nice settings. You know, maybe you can increase even a little bit more. So how much it would have been? It would have been from 300 to 420, so that's kind of 35% hold. So we can see we kind of double it for BTC as well. BTC, I noticed some bigger values like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15. Yeah, we can find some values 17, 18. You can see with 18, for example, 19, 20. Yeah, so we can see with this one I'm going to do a little bit of take profit, or maybe I should do it the stop loss, but yeah, more or less as well. We can see that we have a 38, 40, not the best, but still we beat it. 88, you saw it. I don't know, dot, well, you know, AGLD, you know, in general it kind of works pretty decent with all of them. We beat the buy and hold, which is what I'm looking for. Leak as well. I noticed this one had some better settings, but I don't remember which one were. 15. Maybe if I go with a small value, like 9. Yeah, like for example, in this case, for example, you can go with a 9, and with a yeah. So yeah, it's up to you, you know, to lower the settings, but overall you can see that it kind of tends to be overall profit, you know, and overall beat the buy and hold value, and in this case using, you know, very short time frame. How much it was this one? So it was 0.06. Now it's let's put 100%. Well, it's 50%, 60%. No, a little bit more, 70. Well, still we beat it 1.5 2 times. You know, we beat it with this strategy. So in general, by the ways of it, you know, right now I use it mostly like a scalper. You know, using a small time frame approach. But yeah, I'm still a little bit, I don't know, afraid, because I still didn't test it in the forward. I did so many, you know, optimization inside with the code and stuff like that, but they are telling that it shouldn't repaint. So if there are still repaints, that means they are full of shit, and they got no fucking idea what they are doing, and at the same time, you know, their framework is a piece of shit, because it's so limited. It's so amazing sometimes, but at the same time, it's so fucked up in the others. You know, when you try to do some stuff, but yeah. I'm not going to enter too much into those details, but you can see we have the same alerts, the same entries, and kind of everything like short exit. Yeah, if I will enter, for example, for the alerts, yeah, I should change the color, but you can see we have long exit, short exit. It's a little bit of quality of life, but I'm going to upgrade it after. For now, I'm interested, you know, to have functionality. So yeah, this is more or less regarding the update. So thank you for your patience, and let's see how it goes. Okay, see you next time. Bye bye.